us learn the word anticipate. Anticipate is a verb. To anticipate something means to expect or prepare for it in advance. It can also mean thinking about or considering something before it happens. You might anticipate a long wait at the doctor's office and bring a book to pass the time. A company might anticipate high demand for its new product and order extra inventory in advance. A student might anticipate an upcoming exam and start studying early. You might anticipate a difficult conversation and plan out what you want to say in advance. I'm anticipating a long wait at the airport, so I brought a book to pass the time. The company is anticipating high demand for their new product, so they have ordered extra inventory. She anticipates the needs of her clients and always has a solution ready. Let us learn the word consistent. Consistent is an adjective. To be consistent means to behave or happen in a way that is the same or similar each time. It can also mean that something is in agreement with other things or with a set of rules or standards. A consistent routine is one that follows the same pattern each day, such as waking up at the same time, eating breakfast at the same time, and going to bed at the same time. A consistent performer is someone who consistently performs well, whether it's in sports, music, or some other activity. They are reliable and dependable, and you know what to expect from them. A consistent style is one that is recognizable and consistent over time. Consistent rules are ones that are applied the same way every time, without exception. She has been a consistent performer in her class, always getting high marks on her exams. His behavior has been consistent with that of a dishonest person. Let us learn the word adopt. Adopt is a verb. To adopt something means to take it as your own or to start using it. It can also refer to legally becoming the parent of someone, such as a child. You might adopt a new habit, such as exercising every day or eating healthier. A company might adopt a new technology or business practice. A family might adopt a child and become their legal parents. A government might adopt a new policy or law. Here are a few examples of how the word adopt can be used in different sentences. I'm trying to adopt a healthier lifestyle by exercising every day and eating more fruits and vegetables. The company has decided to adopt a new customer service platform to improve efficiency. Let us learn the word condemn. Condemn is a verb. To condemn something means to express strong disapproval or criticism of it. It can also mean officially declaring something as wrong or unacceptable. You might condemn a person's actions if you think they are wrong or harmful. A government might condemn another country's policies or actions if they are seen as a threat to peace or human rights. A group might condemn a company's business practices if they are seen as unethical or harmful to the environment. Here are a few examples of how the word condemn can be used in different sentences. The environmental group condemned the oil company's decision to drill in protected waters. The government condemned the terrorist attack and vowed to bring the perpetrators to justice. Let us learn the word antagonistic. Antagonistic is an adjective. Antagonistic means having or showing a strong feeling of opposition or hostility towards someone or something. It is often used to describe relationships between people, but it can also be used to describe a person's feelings or actions towards an idea, concept, or thing. For example, if two countries have an antagonistic relationship, it means that they have a strong feeling of opposition or hostility towards each other and have been in conflict for a long time. It is often used to describe relationships or situations that are marked by conflict or disagreement. The two rival sports teams have an antagonistic relationship and always try to outdo each other on the field. The teacher was antagonistic towards the students' ideas and shut them down every time they tried to speak up in class. Let us learn the word appeal. Appeal can be used as a verb or noun. To appeal means to ask for something in a persuasive or urgent way. It can be used in many different contexts, such as in a legal setting, in a personal request, or in advertising. For example, if someone is unhappy with a court's decision, they might appeal the decision and ask for a new trial. When someone or something appeals to someone, it means that it is attractive or appealing to them. For example, a vacation destination might appeal to families with its kid-friendly activities and beaches. Or, a movie might appeal to both young and old audiences with its mix of comedy and drama. The defendant appealed the court's decision and asked for a new trial. The shopkeeper appealed to her sense of style and promised that the product would make her look fashionable. The politician's appeal to traditional values helped him win support from a conservative voter base.
Let us learn the word monologue. Monologue is a noun. A monologue is a long speech that a person gives, usually in front of an audience. It is often a solo performance in which a character in a play or movie speaks to themselves or to the audience. Monologues can be serious, funny, or emotional, depending on the context and the purpose of the speech. In a play or movie, a monologue is often used to reveal a character's thoughts, feelings, or motivations. For example, a character might give a monologue about their struggles, their dreams, or their past experiences. In a stand-up comedy show, a monologue might be used to introduce the performer and set the tone for the rest of the show. The actor gave a powerful monologue about love and loss in the play. The comedian's monologue had the audience laughing for the entire show.
Let us learn the word munificence. Munificence is a noun. Munificence means the quality of being very generous or giving in a grand or lavish way. It is often used to describe someone who is extremely generous or charitable, especially when they give large amounts of money or other resources to help others. For example, a wealthy person who donates a large sum of money to a charity could be described as munificent. Or, a government that provides financial support to those in need could be seen as munificent. Munificence is a positive quality that is admired and appreciated, as it reflects a generous and caring nature. The philanthropist's munificence helped fund the construction of a new hospital in the city. The government's munificence towards those in need was praised by the community. The company's munificence towards its employees included generous bonuses and paid time off. Let us learn the word literal. Literal is an adjective. Literal means taking words exactly as they are written or spoken, without any figurative or metaphorical interpretation. It is often used to describe something that is true or accurate in a very specific and concrete way. For example, if someone says I am literally starving, they mean that they are extremely hungry and are not using the word starving in a figurative or exaggerated way. A literal translation is one in which the words in the translation match the original words exactly and without interpretation. On the other hand, if something is not literal, it might be metaphorical or figurative, meaning that it is not meant to be taken literally. In writing history, it is important to present a literal succession of past events, without distorting facts. The translation of the ancient text was a literal translation, with no changes or interpretations. Let us learn the word bounteous. Bounteous is an adjective. Bounteous means very generous or abundant. It is often used to describe someone or something that is generous or giving in a very large or plentiful way. For example, a bounteous host might provide an abundance of food and drinks at a party. Or a bounteous government might provide financial support to those in need. A bounteous harvest is one that produces a large number of crops. In general, bounteous is a positive word that is used to describe something or someone that is very generous or abundant. The company's bounteous employee benefits included health insurance, paid time off, and retirement savings plans. The region with its fertile grounds and year-round irrigation is known for its bounteous agricultural produce. Let us learn the word vague. Vague is an adjective. Vague means not clearly expressed or understood. It is often used to describe something that is not specific or precise, or that is difficult to understand because it lacks detail or clarity. For example, a vague explanation is one that does not provide enough information or is not specific enough. And a vague feeling is one that is hard to describe or define. In general, vague is used to describe something that is not clearly defined or understood. It is often used to express frustration or confusion, as it can be difficult to understand or respond to something that is vague. The instructions were so vague that I had no idea what to do. She had a vague recollection of the event, but couldn't remember the details. His explanation was vague and left me with more questions than answers. Let us learn the word conceal. Conceal is a verb. Conceal means to hide or keep something secret or out of sight. It is often used to describe the act of hiding something or keeping it away from others. For example, if someone conceals a valuable object, they are hiding it in a place where it is not easily found or seen. In general, conceal is used to describe the act of hiding or keeping something secret. It can be used in various contexts, such as hiding an object, keeping a secret, or hiding one's emotions or intentions. She concealed the valuable necklace in a safe place. She concealed the secret from her friends and family. Security is high at airports all over the world. Procedures are in place to detect any harm-causing objects concealed in clothes, footwear, or in cabin baggage. Let us learn the word obscurity. Obscurity is a noun. Obscurity means the state of being unknown or not well known. It is often used to describe people, places, or things that are not widely known or recognized. For example, an obscure artist is one who is not well known or popular, and an obscure town is one that is not widely known or visited. An obscure fact is one that is not widely known or understood. And an obscure word is one that is not commonly used or understood. It is often used to express a lack of familiarity or understanding and can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to people, places, or things. The town's obscurity made it a popular destination for those seeking a quiet retreat. The fact that the earth is not actually flat is no longer obscure but was once widely believed. Let us learn the word valedictory. Valedictory is an adjective. Valedictory means relating to or suitable for a farewell. It is often used to describe a speech or statement that is given at the end of a term, period, or event, and that is meant to say goodbye or express good wishes. For example, a valedictory speech is one that is given by a student at their graduation ceremony, in which they say goodbye to their classmates and express good wishes for their future. A valedictory letter is a letter that is written to express good wishes as a way of saying goodbye. And a valedictory concert is a concert that is given as a farewell performance. The student's valedictory speech was emotional and heartfelt. The company's valedictory letter thanked employees for their hard work and wished them well in their future endeavors. The musician's valedictory concert was a farewell performance before they retired. Let us learn the word striking. Striking is an adjective. Striking means very noticeable or impressive. It is often used to describe something that is visually or aesthetically pleasing, or that is particularly impressive or memorable. For example, a striking appearance is one that is very noticeable or eye-catching. And a striking piece of art is one that is particularly impressive or memorable. A striking similarity is one that is very noticeable or obvious. And a striking difference is one that is very pronounced or distinct. It can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to appearances, art, similarities, or differences. The similarity between the two brothers was striking, with their matching blue eyes and dark hair. Let us learn the word staggering. Staggering is an adjective. Staggering means very surprising or impressive, often in a negative way. It is often used to describe something that is so surprising or impressive that it is difficult to believe or comprehend. For example, a staggering amount of money is a very large amount that is difficult to believe or comprehend. A staggering number of people is a very large number that is surprising or impressive. And a staggering achievement is one that is very impressive or difficult to accomplish. It can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to amounts, numbers, or achievements. The cost of the project was staggering and caused concern among the board members. The number of people who showed up to the concert was staggering, filling the venue to capacity. Let us learn the word trauma. Trauma is a noun. Trauma refers to a serious injury or shock that is physical or emotional in nature. It is often used to describe a severe or life-threatening injury or a deeply distressing or disturbing experience that has a long-lasting emotional impact. For example, physical trauma is an injury to the body that is caused by an external force, such as a car accident or a fall. Emotional trauma is a psychological injury that is caused by a distressing or disturbing experience, such as the loss of a loved one or a natural disaster. It can have long-lasting effects and may require medical or psychological treatment to heal. The soldiers suffered severe trauma in the battlefield and required multiple surgeries. The survivor of the car accident experienced emotional trauma and sought therapy to cope with the event. Let us learn the word exalt. Exalt is a verb. Exalt means to praise or honor someone or something highly. It is often used to describe the act of expressing admiration or appreciation for someone or something in a very strong or enthusiastic way. For example, if someone exalts a leader, they are expressing admiration or appreciation for their leadership skills in a very strong or enthusiastic way. If someone exalts a piece of art, they are praising it highly and expressing admiration for its beauty or value. The people exalted their leader for bringing peace and prosperity to the country. The artist was exalted for her unique and innovative style. The religious leader was exalted for his wisdom and guidance. The monument was exalted for its historical significance and beauty. Let us learn the word fictitious. Fictitious is an adjective. Fictitious means not real or true but invented or imagined. It is often used to describe something that is made up or not based on fact, such as a story or character. For example, a fictitious story is one that is not based on real events or people but is made up by the writer. A fictitious character is one that is invented or imagined for a work of fiction, such as a book or movie. A fictitious name is one that is not a real name but is invented or made up for a specific purpose. It is often used in reference to stories, characters, or names, and can be used in various contexts, such as in literature, film, or television. The story was fictitious and had no basis in reality. The character in the book was fictitious and was not based on a real person. Let's learn the word ingenious. Ingenious is an adjective. Ingenious means clever or inventive in a way that is original and resourceful. It is often used to describe something or someone that is able to find creative solutions to problems or challenges. For example, an ingenious invention is one that is clever and original, and that solves a problem in a creative way. An ingenious person is someone who is able to think creatively and come up with original ideas or solutions. The inventor's ingenious solution to the problem won a prize at the science fair. The artist's ingenious use of materials in their sculpture was impressive. The musician's ingenious compositions were praised by critics. The detective's ingenious approach to solving the case was praised by the police department. Let us learn the word marshal. Marshal can be used as a noun or verb. Marshal as a noun refers to a high-ranking official or military officer, or a person who is responsible for organizing or directing something. For example, a marshal may be in charge of maintaining order or enforcing laws or may be responsible for organizing or directing a group of people. As a verb, marshal means to organize or arrange something in an orderly way. For example, if you marshal your thoughts, you are organizing your thoughts in a clear and logical way. If you marshal your resources, you are organizing your resources in a way that is efficient and effective. It is often used to describe someone or something that has a lot of authority or responsibility, or that is able to organize or arrange things in an effective way. The athlete marshaled their energy and focus to win the championship. The company marshaled its resources to launch a successful marketing campaign. Let us learn the word canopy. Canopy is a noun. Canopy refers to a covering or structure that is placed over or around something to provide shade or protection. It is often used to describe a roof or cover that is made of fabric or other material, and that is supported by poles or other structures. For example, a canopy bed is a bed that has a roof or cover made of fabric or other material, which is supported by poles. A canopy over a patio is a roof or cover made of fabric or other material that is supported by poles or other structures, and that provides shade or protection for the patio. The canopy of trees provided a natural shade for the picnic area. The canopy above the stage added an elegant touch to the event. The canopy of the tent protected the campers from the rain. Let us learn the word lambaste. Lambaste is a verb. Lambaste means to criticize or attack someone or something severely or harshly. For example, if someone lambastes a politician, they are criticizing or attacking them severely, often in public. If someone lambastes a policy, they are criticizing or attacking it severely or harshly, often in public. It is often used to express strong disagreement or disapproval and can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to people, policies, or ideas. The politician was lambasted for their controversial comments. The policy was lambasted by critics for its lack of transparency. The athlete was lambasted by the media for their poor sportsmanship. Holding proof of the incorrectness of the outrageous charges, the writer proceeded to lambaste the government. Let us learn the word revive. Revive is a verb. Revive means to bring back to life or restore to a former or better condition. It is often used to describe the act of bringing something or someone back to a state of activity or vitality after a period of inactivity or decline. For example, if you revive a plant, you are bringing it back to life or restoring it to a former or better condition. If you revive a tradition, you are bringing it back to a state of activity or popularity after a period of inactivity or decline. It is often used to express the idea of renewal or rejuvenation and can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to plants, traditions, or ideas. The scientist was able to revive the plant using advanced techniques. It is a miracle that the doctor revived Samuel from an almost certain death. Let us learn the word brutality. Brutality is a noun. Brutality refers to the quality or state of being brutal, or characterized by extreme violence or cruelty. It is often used to describe acts of violence or cruelty that are severe or extreme, and that causes physical or emotional harm. For example, police brutality is the use of excessive or unnecessary force by police officers, which can cause physical or emotional harm to individuals. Domestic brutality is the use of physical or emotional violence by one member of a family or household against another, which can cause physical or emotional harm. The brutality of the attack shocked the community. The victim's testimony revealed the brutality of the abuse they had suffered. The brutality of the war left many civilians injured or traumatized. The brutalities of the 2 world wars are a scar on the human race. Let us learn the word hermit. Hermit is a noun. Hermit refers to a person who lives alone, often in seclusion or isolation, and who is typically religious or spiritual. It is often used to describe someone who has chosen to live a solitary life, often for spiritual or personal reasons. For example, a hermit may be a person who has chosen to live alone in a remote location, away from society and other people, in order to focus on spiritual or personal development. A hermit may also be a person who has chosen to live a solitary life in order to escape the stresses or demands of modern life. The hermit lived in a small cabin in the woods, away from civilization. The hermit's solitary lifestyle allowed them to focus on their spiritual practice. Though Chang claims to be a solitary hermit and a loner in her life, her social media posts show her otherwise. The hermit's way of life was often misunderstood by outsiders. Let us learn the word offense. Offense is a noun. Offense refers to an act of violating a law, rule, or moral code, or the act of causing harm to someone. It is often used to describe actions or behaviors that are considered inappropriate, harmful, or unacceptable, and that may result in punishment or consequences. For example, a criminal offense is an act that violates a law or rule and that is punishable by law. An offensive comment or behavior is one that causes harm to someone, and that may be considered inappropriate or unacceptable. It is often used to express the idea of wrongdoing or violation and can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to legal matters, social norms, or personal relationships. The offense was punishable by a fine and community service. Gina's friends called her names in jest, but she made it clear that she was offended. Let us learn the word mentor. Mentor is a noun. Mentor refers to a person who provides guidance, support, and advice to another person, often in a professional or educational context. It is often used to describe someone who serves as a teacher, guide, or role model to another person, helping them to develop their skills, knowledge, or career. For example, a mentor may be a person who provides guidance, support, and advice to a younger or less experienced colleague, helping them to learn the ropes and succeed in their field. It is often used to express the idea of a supportive and nurturing relationship and can be used in various contexts, such as in reference to professional development or personal growth. The mentor provided valuable advice and guidance to the young professional. The mentor's support was crucial in helping the team succeed. Let us learn the word garnish. Garnish is a verb. Garnish means to add a decorative or finishing touch to something, often food or drink. It is often used to describe the act of adding a small or decorative element to something in order to enhance its appearance or flavor. For example, if you garnish a dish, you are adding a small or decorative element, such as herbs or vegetables, to the dish in order to enhance its appearance or flavor. If you garnish a cocktail, you are adding a small or decorative element, such as a slice of fruit or a sprig of herbs, to the drink in order to enhance how it looks or tastes. The chef garnished the dish with fresh herbs and a drizzle of olive oil. The bartender garnished the cocktail with a slice of lemon and a sprig of mint. The pastry chef garnished the cake with fresh flowers and a dusting of powdered sugar. The host garnished the table with candles and a vase of flowers. Let us learn the word tranquility. Tranquility is a noun. Tranquility refers to a state of peace, calm, and quiet. It is often used to describe a place or situation that is free from disturbance, noise, or conflict, and that has a sense of calm and relaxation. For example, a tranquil setting may be a place that is peaceful, calm, and quiet, such as a park, beach, or mountain. A tranquil atmosphere may be one that is peaceful, calm, and quiet, such as a library, meditation room, or yoga studio. It is often used to express the idea of relaxation or peacefulness and can be used to describe places, situations, or feelings. The goal of yoga and meditation is to instill calm and tranquility within an individual. The tranquility of the meditation room allowed for deep relaxation and inner peace.